11 years after my time in Burma, I'm living on my father's old horse ranch in Arizona, fighting PTSD with underground tunnels and daily medication. I raised a girl named Gabrielle like my own daughter. When she sneaks off to Mexico against my warnings to find her biological father, she gets betrayed, drugged and sold into a sex trafficking ring run by the Martinez cartel. I head to Mexico to rescue her, but I get ambushed and beaten to death's door. After a local journalist named Carmen nurses me back to health, I track down the cartel, butcher the men involved, and get Gabrielle back, only for her to die of an overdose in my passenger seat on the way home. Driven purely by grief and rage, I turned my ranch and tunnel network into a giant death trap to lure the entire Martinez cartel for a final violent stand. I knew they'd come for me. You don't take a cartel boss's head and expect him to stay home. I spent years digging these tunnels under my family's soil, never knowing they'd become a mass grave for 40 armed men. They stepped onto my land like they owned it. The moment they entered those tunnels, they ceased to be men. They became targets. Shotgun booby traps, pitfall spikes, rigged grenades. I gave them no light, no room to breathe, and no chance to fight back. I saved Victor's brother Hugo for last. I wanted him to hear his men dying in the dark. I wanted him to feel the exact second his power vanished, right before he realized there was no escape from what he created. I pinned him to the barn wall with 4 arrows. He took my heart when he killed Gabrielle, so I ripped his out of his chest. I told him I wanted him to feel my rage, and he did, right up to his last breath. It's over now. I'm bleeding out on my father's porch, watching the sun set over the ranch. I'll keep fighting to keep their memories alive, till my own heart stops beating.